Alright, bruv. This is it. Gonna do a. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on here. I'm just kind of doing a stream for this game to show a buddy of mine what's up with it. See if he likes it. Maybe he'll play it with me. But if you enjoy watching it, I hope you enjoy it. Let's see. I created a world earlier. Didn't actually go into it. I just made everything like 100% full progression, everything. A little bit faster multiplier, terraforming multiplier. I'm not sure if that's fast enough actually. A little bit quicker crafting period. Animal breeding is a little bit quicker. Day length is 2 hours. Or the daylight or day-night cycle is 2 hours, so kind of quick, I think. Got about that many animals. I don't know how much that's gonna affect my lag or whatever, but I guess we'll see. No object decay, no judgment hour. Alright, let's see what we can do. I haven't actually created a character yet, so you'll get to see that. Pretty simple. You only got like 3 different races, I think. Maybe 4. I'm gonna be watching YouTube videos while doing some of this stuff. So if I'm ever not talking for long periods of time, I might be just watching a YouTube video or something. I'll try not to do it too much. Try to explain the game a little bit. Yeah, and I don't know why, but this, I mean, I'm sure you've probably seen it in several games before, but this server loading thing takes forever, so I don't know how long this is going to take. Ooh, hey, let me do just a quick shout out because I really enjoy these shows. If you like D&D, which I do, like watching some shows, you should go check out Viva La Dirt League D&D and check out the guys campaign. They just started a new campaign for the girls. I watched the first episode yesterday. It was pretty good. I'm hoping it turns out as good as the guys campaign. But yeah, you should go check them out. Viva La Dirt League on YouTube and Viva La Dirt League D&D. Really funny guys. They do skits on like playing video games and the stupid crap that happens in video games. They're real funny. You should go check them out. we go. Let's see. Character creates. Create a new character. Uh-oh. Alright, yeah, here we go. Okay, let's see. Races, you got the gut lung. Kind of look like, I don't know, British people. Slavard. Look like, I don't know, Slavs, whatever that is. And these guys kind of look like Japanese, Chinese, and Taiwanese, and all that mixed together, I guess. Oh, kind of. Maybe a little bit of Indian or something in it too. I'm not sure. I usually just go for the. I think they all got the same body, roughly. It don't really matter. Just depends on the race that you pick. Depends on what type of armor you get to make once you get to the point where you can make armor in this game. Which I'm not sure if you're restricted to wearing specific types of armor, but it's just, I think it's just the type of armor that you can make yourself as that race. But I could be mistaken. It's been a long time since I played this game, and I haven't actually ever gotten to the point where I can make armor, so there's that. I'm just gonna go with the Gutland. Oh, ugly dude. Gender, male.
You can run, but you cannot hide.
You are marked. I see you.
You are a dead man.
That sounds more like a Spaniard.
I see you.
You can run, but you cannot hide.
You are marked. I see you.
You can run, but you cannot hide.
Let's just go with that one. Yeah, let's make a character name. Knock. And okay. Appearance. So I guess you can change appearance slightly. Let's see what we got here. You can make him uglier, I guess. Let's go with this dummy looking face. Facial features. What is it tattoos? What that is. Oh, that's terrible. I don't see nothing there. Scars. Yeah, let's just go with this kind of head scar. Do that. Hair. Make him kind of look like a sailor. Sailor? Sailor. I have a hard time saying that word for some reason. Sailor. What was on? 3, 4. Looking like a Friar Tuck. It's kind of a handsome looking guy there. He went from dumb to being handsome. I guess it all depends on how you want to roleplay these guys, you know? Like, you want to be a warrior? What's a good hair? Oh, what's a good haircut for a warrior? Probably that one. That would be more like a farmer, or maybe that one for a warrior. Maybe that one. What was we going for? Number 5. Let's just do that one for now. Facial hair. You want a beard? Uh-oh. Ooh, how about that? kind of like that one. What was that last? Oh, number 7. I think we'll go with that one. Alright, we got hair color. Where's the, this is as dark as you can go? So just do the dark brown then. Sucks you don't have a color picker here. Body features, just tattoos. I think there might be some scars. Yeah, let's just go with that. Just have a bunch of scars. Skin tone. It's real tan. Not too bad. Not super in depth, but you know, it's an old game. Attributes. That's where you get to see. Let's see. I'm pretty sure that willpower. And you kind of have to know this before you play the game. I'm pretty sure that willpower gives you more of an ability to do things. Like I think it gives you more carry weight. And I don't think you really need agility that much. Or intellect. Or maybe intellect increases your ability to learn things quicker. I'm pretty sure if you want to be able to like carry more load at the beginning of the game, I might be wrong about this because it's been a while since I played, but I think you need more willpower than anything else and strength. I'm not even sure what agility gives you. Let's just increase that strength a little bit. If I'm wrong, no, it's not that big a deal. You can increase your stats or decrease your stats while playing the game by doing certain things. Use crafting skills. Let's go with construction. So let's get rid of. I'm not sure. I don't think artisan's really good. Let's go with. It's probably just kind of even out nature's lore and. Let's do that. Alright, and then combat skills. Not super important. I'm not playing with anybody, I'm just playing by myself, so maybe Slinger could help with like hunting. Because the first thing you get is a sling. And it's a long time before you get a bow and arrow when you're playing by yourself because it takes forever to make things in this game. So, I guess you just naturally get 30 in cavalry. Maybe let's just give myself a little bit of militia. I don't know. I might want to do something with it one day. Let's call that it. Let's call that good. Check out everything. Guild rank. I ain't got a guild right now, so. I've got long. Alignment is 0. I need to change anything in settings for this. I don't think so. Let's do it. Let's play the game. We are playing Life is Feudal, Your Own. They made an MMO for this, but it quickly went out of business. I've seen some stuff online where they're back up now, but it looks some guy I watched a video on YouTube was Guy said it was just more or less an asset flip. According to him, that's what he thinks, anyways. He doesn't know for sure. It's like a game that was out years ago. Now they're just re-releasing it and charging you $20 for like what they say is early access, but is it? They're not really gonna do anything with it for a while. So I don't know. I kind of feel the same way as he did. Oh whoa, super fast. All right, greetings. WASD. Shift for run. There's quick tutorials. My dog is whining, little baby. Tab to get your what's going on here? Face. Relook. Got it. Oh. Alright, let's run up here. We have got. Okay, let me put this on. These are rags. We've got one piece of bread in our inventory. Open character window. This is our. Yeah, got it. Okay, yeah, this is our health. Our stamina, we got hard stamina and soft stamina, which means we have soft stamina, which just runs down whenever we're running, and hard stamina that decreases slowly over time, and that keeps your soft stamina at the same spot as your hard stamina. So when your hard stamina gets like, I don't know, 50, soft stamina, it's only at 50, but it runs down as you run, so every once in a while you got to take a break and sit down for a while. And that raises your hard stamina. And you had the same thing with hard hit points, soft hit points, and so on and so forth. You got a hunger meter. Doesn't go down super fast, but you gotta keep it in check. Alignment. I don't have to worry about alignment too much because we're not playing with other people. See, stat cap is 150, I guess. So we can we can lock these so that they don't go up too much, and then let let's say strength. Let's just let strength and willpower go up right now. I don't know what luck is. So these will increase strength and willpower. Increases your hard, yeah, that's like, increases your hard stamina and soft stamina. Extra stones of carry weight. Yeah, that's right. That's why I was correct. So that lets you carry more. So we can let our strength and our willpower increase. Will give us more carry weight, and everything else will be just fine. This just means like intellect is extra skill points available. Just increases the speed at which you almost to movement speed, sprint ability, and combat stance. We don't need to worry about it too much because we're not going to be in combat stance. But anyway, this is where your equipment is. You got 4 slots for tools and weapons. You got large tools here, and then smaller or medium to small tools here and here for weapons and so on and so forth. And you got clothing items, which we won't get for a long time. We'll mostly be in this for the rest of this playthrough, and eventually, not too long from now, I'll be able to make some bit wraps. I'm thinking some hand wraps, just to keep myself from like getting nicks and shit. And I'm not sure what this is. I guess they used to have a shop in this game, or they were planning to. What we got in this inventory, and here's the guild thing. Over here is some of the this is your basic skills. Got, why isn't that showing up? Should be popping up for what that is. Okay, I thought it used to have a little pop up. So you got artisan, which gives you construction. Oh, I guess I should have Digging, that's gonna be your what do you call, what's the word? I can't remember the word. I forgot words sometimes. Carpentry, and then you got your materials preparation, which is a big deal. And then you got nature's lore, which is gathering stuff, plants, edible food, um, nuts, apples. Apples are going to be the main staple of food for a while until we can start making traps and capturing rabbits and chickens, such. I don't plan on going on hunts too much. I don't know. There might be more animals in this particular playthrough, so maybe I don't know. Depends on how big the animals are. Like you can't really take out a deer too easy with a sling, unless you have like 2 or 3 people with you. Tried it before. It's like the deer usually end up killing me. You can go fishing. Fishing's pretty easy. You can make a fish bowl pretty quick. Craft hunting gear. That's your traps and stuff. Snares. Skin. You skin animals. Look for traps. Slaughter. Yeah, there's all these skills. You have to progress from one skill to the next. And usually, what would happen if you're playing on a normal server is that they would only have the skill cap at like, I don't know, 500 or something. So one person could only go up to like 500 out of all of these skills. That you'd have to choose which one you would want to do. But with the skill cap set at 3,000, you pretty much fill out all of this by yourself. You don't have to play with anybody else. Or you can do that if you just want everybody in the server to be able to do that. You can set your server up like that. If you wanted to have a server where you're playing the game like it's more realistic, one person would be a farmer, and he would have to level up his farming skill. You know, and that's all he can level up. If the cap, let's see, what's the cap here? You gotta get nature's lore up to 100 in order to get to, I guess, brewing under farming or cooking. Depends on what you want to do. You have to get that up to 100. First, you have to get up to 30 to unlock farming, and then you have to get it up to 60 to unlock forestry. And each one of these unlocks new things that you can do. Anyway, while I was doing that, looks like it's daytime. And as you can see, food meter has gone down slightly. We can sit. This is a general action. Increases general actions. Strength has increased just from sitting down and resting. This will not increase your food. You have to find food. But while you're sitting like this, it will make your hard stamina go up. And then you have to do that again. Let's see, you got
Please,
these actions.
mercy, I yield.
This is something you might do if you're playing in a server with other people and they're actual PvPers. You might want to do that, because otherwise you might get murdered. And then number 6 down here looks like, I think that's the one that increases your run speed slightly for a little bit, in case you want to try to get away. And then you have the coup de grace. There's other things you can do. I'm not sure. Let's see. This prayer for homecoming, it only works once you've created a house that you can claim yourself. Game's a little bit laggy. Alright, now let's see how we can collect things. First thing you want to do is right click the ground, which will highlight the area that you're looking at. Let's do that again, let's kind of focus on it a little better. So it just highlights the square that you're looking at, and then all the terrain is made up of these squares. I'm not sure what size you would call that. And then once you right click on it, it pops up a drop down menu which gives you actions that you can take. If you had a shovel, you can use shovel to lower the ground, raise ground, or so on and so forth. You can look for things, which is generally what we're going to be doing right now. Let's see. You can just inspect things. Every time you do something like this, you see fertile soil. Quality is 40. It's okay. It's not amazing. You want to try to find when you're trying to find things in this game. You want to try to find the best quality you can, because the either the number of things you can get from something, or the extent to which a thing lasts. It depends on the quality of the things you make it out of. So if you make like a hammer out of like quality 4, whatever stuff, it's probably gonna last for about 5 hits and then it's gonna break. And then you're gonna have to make a repair kit, which is super expensive to fix it. Or you can just throw it away and make a different one. Better quality stuff. You know, quality 50 something stuff will probably last pretty good while, but not forever. So you want to be kind of looking for like high numbers if you really want something. In the early game, it ain't so big of a deal. All right, so what we got? We're just looking for materials, which should, if I'm not mistaken, should pop up a bunch of sticks and stones, pebbles and such, and weeds that you can use to make rope out of. So we'll see real quick. Here we go. See right there? Flintstone. And you will see like things, you can't hardly see it real good from here, but this is plant fiber you can use to make rope out of eventually. You can't make actual rope. So we'll just gather this. Izzy, what do you want? Oh, hold on a second, I gotta deal with the dog. Alright. You got these stupid tutorials, gotta do it. Alright, now so yeah, you got it. Yeah. Okay, so then that shows up in your inventory when you collect it. And that's quality 10. So that where I see that star there, that's your quality right there. So that's not very good quality, but it's useful in early game. Anyway, kind of hard to see things sometimes. But anyway, you want to collect flint and sticks and fiber right off the bat. You want to get a whole bunch of it. Okay. There it is. Kind of hard to see some of this stuff. And also, while I'm at it, you can hit F10 to change your UI a little slightly. I'm going to change the opacity of some things, because that's kind of annoying when that pops up. You can't really see. Let's just count timeout message. Like 5 seconds. That stuff. Okay. And this one right here, I'm going to change the opacity to that one as well. Like that. Timeout. Let's give that a 10-second timeout, because I kind of like to read some of those messages every once in a while. And then you got, I don't think you can change the actual. Yeah, you can. Okay. Let's see what we got here. No, let's just make that out of it. Make the opacity slightly less. I don't want to make it. Let's just go 50 on that. Yeah. This one. Opacity is 0 on that one. Okay, whatever. Alignment. I'm not sure what this is. Group character thing that shows up, I think, if your bows go bad or something. What does this fix? I'll just leave that the way it is. Doesn't really get away. And then you hit F10. That takes you back out of that. Tab takes you out of that. Alright, what was I doing? Did I get any more, It looks like, oh, there's something right there. Flintstone. Anyway, okay, so you left click to gather things. Right click to make your pop-up menu come up. Do that. Go away, go away. Oh, there's something. Where's that? Branch. There we go. Let's see what we got. We got one. As you can see, the sticks that we collect always you'll have a bunch of different sets of things in your inventory. And your inventory is kind of garbage, man. It's you know how everybody's used to having slots. Inventory in this game is just an open bag. I guess that makes sense, but you know, it's not gamified, so you got to deal with it. It's just going to be this big empty open bag for a long time. We eventually be able to make more inventories, so we don't have to worry about this too much. But you're just going to have a whole bunch of stuff in your inventory all separated like this because of the different qualities. Right now, it's not a super big deal. Anyway, so you can also do like see, like what we just did was we looked for materials. You can right click to mark the ability as default, so that way when you look at the ground and you just right click or left click, I mean, you do the action that you normally have to get the drop down menu for. So whatever you might have had has been reset to that now. So, but that's going to be mostly what we're doing for a while. So it's okay to just go ahead and do that one. Which I don't think there was anything else going on. It's not that big of a deal. Let's just gather some more sticks and flint and fiber for a minute, and then we'll make some tools. We definitely need some. There's some pebbles right there to our right. Sling ammo. We don't need too much of this, so we don't want to pick up too much sling ammo because it takes up a little weight in our inventory. We probably won't be using it for a while. Unless we happen to see some. It's hard to hunt in this game. Like if you're trying to hunt rabbits or chickens, you can find them. I guess it depends on how many animals that you've populated into your map. You can find them early game if you just really want to, but it's like super annoying. It's hard to see them on the ground. Oh, what was that? Fiber? That's just a tree. Okay, let me see what I got here. Yeah, it's just all basic garbage. I don't think you're ever gonna find any really great fiber. None of your basic tools are ever gonna be amazing. I guess it depends on when you inspect the ground. Like right here is this fertile soil 4. I mean, you can do this too. You can see how it went up to 10 in there. Let's go one more up and inspect. Still at 10 there, but you can like sometimes if you can find. So I see like it went up to 21. So if we go off this way some more, it may go up higher. And you can do it 1 square at a time if you want. But you see, it went up to 23 there. And let's go over here and look. See, it went back down to 10, so it might be this way. It might not be. It might just be random right here. Sometimes you can do that. Yeah, it's probably just this whole area right here. It's just garbage. But let me look at the map too. While I'm at it. Where am I? Okay, I'm not too far from the big mountain. So there's kind of a hill right there. It's not really a mountain, but it's kind of a mountain. But where's the? How come I can't see the big map? Right, you can zoom in. Now, this is generally where you're gonna find iron. Gonna be on these areas and the mountains and stuff. And that's all fine and dandy. But more so than that, what you need early game is this right here. This is going to be your main staple for construction for a long time. And there's only so much of it on the map too. So if you're in a server with a bunch of people, you can eventually run out. I'm pretty sure I've heard that. What this is clay. These are clay deposits, and you need those to make a large portion of things in this game, especially metal. And so like if you're on a server with a bunch of people, they're probably going to be hoarding these spots, unless they're not. There's only a few spots on the map where you can find this stuff. Like there's a whole area over here. There's like no clay at all, hardly. There's like one little spot right there. There's good amounts of iron in this mountain here. I'm not sure about the other mountains. I've never really searched them. Generally, I've made a base around here, and kind of over in here. I've seen people make bases over here, which, I guess that's okay. And this might be a good spot where I'm at right now. It looks like right in front of me there's some flat land, which would be good for terraforming. I won't have to terraform quite as much. And there's a little mountain over here, but I'm not sure how much iron is in this mountain. Best iron you're probably going to find in the game is going to be up here in this mountain. Which I think this version of the game actually does have horses in it now that you can actually hook to carriages. So eventually it wouldn't be so bad to go all the way from here all the way over there. But I think I may end up going back over here again, just because it's super easy to flatten out. But I might look around here at first, see if I like this area. I mean, I can do a bunch, but I can't really. I don't know if I can. Let's see. Let me look if I can. Let's use shovel. I think you have to do some terraforming before you can actually look for stuff like iron, stone road, slate. This is some construction, big tunnel. I'm pretty sure you have to make a shovel and do some terraforming before you can even do that. Anyway, let's check out our inventory. So what you got to do is you got to right click on a stick. I don't think you can do it. Let's see. Yeah, I think you have to click on a stick. So then you click on a stick and create primitive tool, and this menu pops up, and it gives you the option to make what you can make, which in the early game is a primitive axe, primitive sickle for collecting vegetables, wild vegetables, other sorts of stuff like herbs and things like that. Primitive crucible, which we won't make for a while because we got to make some other stuff and then collect clay to make a furnace and so on and so forth. Make the primitive fishing pole, which we will need to cook food. The hammer to build things. Primitive knife is good to have for various things that I can't really remember right now. If you do manage to kill the animal, you could go ahead and skin it with that. Pickaxe for I mean, technically, you don't need a pickaxe that early in the early game. Maybe a saw, but right off the bat, you want a shovel. Let's craft that. Let's just produce one for now. You can produce a sling if you wanted to. Once you find apples, you can make snare traps. So I just made a. Okay, let's see. What's most more? I got a shovel. Let me get a hammer, or I mean, a primitive axe. Cooking pot is probably something we need to make so we can cook our fish. We'll have to get some stone for that, so we will need the pickaxe. That's what we need that to get the stone. And then let's see if we got enough. I'm gonna go ahead and make the fishing pole, which we will have to leave in our inventory, taking up space until we can make a birch box. Don't think we need that saw right now. Let's go ahead and make. Oh no, need some more flintstone. So let's. All right. Let's take this and move it over here. And then open up our equipment. And what you want to do is you want to take your shovel, put it on one of your top slots here, because it won't. I don't think it'll fit on these bottom slots. And then, so your axe, you want to chop down a tree, and then of course this. See, it'll highlight if you can put it on there. It'll highlight that, which I can't put it on there. So maybe let's see, the fishing pole is large too, so we can't only put that up. Let me see, I think the axe will go down here actually, so we can do that. And then we can put our pickaxe over here. And I'll just go ahead and you can stack these things, but it reduces the quality of each time you stack it. Whichever the highest quality is that you start with, it's gonna go from that. See, like this one is 20, this one's 23. It's gonna take it down to the lowest quality. So if you get really good quality things, you don't want to stack them with the other bad quality things. It's just going to ruin the quality. Sometimes it's hard to get these sticks to stack. That actually increased the quality. Maybe I just. Let's see, 18 plus the 22 takes it down to 20. Yeah, let's see. All right, we need some more flint. Can't remember what I was trying to make. Oh wait, while I'm doing it, let me see if I can craft simple cloth. Craft that, and I think that'll allow me to craft so you can't look at anything that's possible to craft eventually until. Okay, there you go. Primitive boots. Craft those, and then we can make can wraps too eventually. I'll have to get some more stuff. Let me send my buddy a message real quick, see if he's online. In case he wants to check this game out, man. Hey, bruv. I'm streaming this game right now. If you want to check it out. Alright, so let's quit this. That'll keep me from getting stub toe. Alright, do some search for some more stuff. And now, look, somebody's watching. Now we can only get plant fiber off the ground here, but we can eventually start collecting branches from trees, which will give us better quality branches. And you can do that by inspecting the tree. This is a quality 7 tree, so it's pretty garbage. It's like you can just inspect all of them with the left click. This is a quality 44, so it's not too bad. It's got 12 bark, 13 branches, and 2 pine sprouts. We won't have to worry about the pine sprouts right now, because we're not going to be planting any trees anytime soon. What we can do is just collect all that bark, because we want to make a bark box there pretty soon. And then we'll collect some of those branches and make us a little bit better tools. Oh. Nope. I have to do that infinite. And then infinite. I'm going to do that so it'll just keep collecting until there's no more to collect. So we'll just collect as much bark as we can for now. I think you gotta have like 20 bark just to make one bark box. Let me feel like this music's too loud. I'm gonna turn that down slightly. Let's see. That's alright. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Gather and bark. Hit the tab button, and I can show you. See our hunger meter's going down. Not too fast, but fairly. And as you can see, our stamina meter's going down. This is our soft stamina. It goes down as you're doing things. And then once it runs all the way down, it stops you from doing those things. And then you get your hard stamina. As you can see, the hard stamina is slightly going down now. It will slowly go down over time. And the way to get that back up is to hit this button over here and sit down for a while and take a break. Alright, tab back out. Like we got all of the bark. Was it? I think that's how much I was supposed to get. Let me check. No, I guess you can get a couple more. Sometimes it stops you. I guess the oh no. There's nothing left to forge here. Okay. I don't know. Oh, let's just gather these branches real quick. You can still slightly, like when it stops, when that bar gets to the end there, you still slightly move around a little bit. What I do is hit the tab button so I can use my cursor. I can show you all my stats are going up. Let's see, what's the my artisan's going up slightly. I'm already at 30 in artisan. My nature's lore is going up. I'm doing this stuff with the trees. Hunting. Can't remember what I did. I made that go up. And this is your combat stuff. I'm not sure how this goes up. Lift objects. Oh, okay. So when you're carrying logs around, that'll go up. I'm not sure how to increase this. Get water, gather carrot, drink, light, put out fire, prove. So you can take that and put that on your hotbar. There. Let's see. You change your hotbars. Let's see. I might already have it in here. What's this? Oh, there we go. Learn something new every day. Claim as rallying point. Anyway, this shows you all the stuff you need to do to increase general actions and whatnot. Horseback riding. Of course, you need to learn how to ride horses. Swimming for swimming. I don't think there's anything really under this that's gonna help you. Just reduce your stamina drain or whatever. You know. Authority. When you claim private land, you have to. I think you have to make a. What's this? I guess if you use that, build the intruders. A lot of stuff you might not be able to do unless you're playing in a, in a server with other people playing. Enslave people. Prayer. I need to put that on my hotbar because I don't think I have that. What is that one there? Let's see. Charge. I guess it's like a combat bar. Yeah, let me get that prayer thing out. That there. I already have the prayer of homecoming. I think you have to. Let's see. Which one was it? Claim private land. Build the monument. You have to build the monument in order to actually claim land in this game. You can build huts and stuff like that and little houses, but you don't own that land unless you build a monument and put it on that land and then claim it. And tend this. I'm not sure how mentoring works. Become a mentor of this school. I guess if you want to train somebody under the skills that you have learned, you can help them train or something like that. Arts. Stupid. Anyway, there's that. Alright, did I collect all the what we got here? That's the 20. Let's see, there you go. 44. These will be much better. What is this? 41. I'm gonna bring it down to 43. 43, come on. Hard to get these sticks to stack. See if that brings it down to 42. Yep, see all those sticks are now 42. But that's still a lot better than garbage over here, 20. Only got 12. I need to. Let me see here what I'm doing. I want to create or build. Create camp bark box. I need 20 bark. All right, so let's I'll tell you what. Let's go over here. Check out this flat area over here. Not super big. It's like a reasonable spot. Not too far from the tab. You always have to tab out to maybe wrap around and stuff and use your cursor. There's a little bit of clay right there, which is pretty close to that mountain. But I'm not sure if there's even any iron in that mountain. So I think what I will do is I'm gonna run over here and check out this terrain. Not sure how that looks. This whole area right here might be pretty good for building something. Castle eventually, or maybe over here. I built right around in this area before. There's a reasonable amount of flat area right there for a small, maybe a small village or something. Over here is a really good spot. You can flatten out like right here and right here. Actually, it doesn't look bad big on the map, but it's actually quite a large. Well, and there's 3 or 4 different spots to get clay right around there, and it's right next to that. It might be one of the best places to build an entire map. You know, I mean, you can build in a bunch of different spots. Like right here, you see it as a swamp. If you want to build next to a swamp for whatever reason, you can do that. This is a swamp here, I believe. And then right over here, you got a bunch of clay deposits. You know, I guess if you're playing solo, probably the best place to build is right there, because you got all the resources. You got water for fishing. either right there, you get the water for fishing off that lake. You got a whole bunch of clay deposits. There's a lot of apple trees from here all the way around to here, all around this mountain, which are going to be a major staple of food for you for a long time until you can start learning how to make better stuff, start farming and whatnot, and start hunting for meat. Once you can start catching rabbits, chickens for meat, you can start cooking that up. And then, and plus, since you're right here, you're really close to the big mountain, which has a lot of probably the best quality of iron in the whole game. Other spots like around here, or maybe over here, it's got some decent iron in it. And then you got, I think those white spots right there are, I think they are not snow, because you can see snow on top of the mountain. I think that's marble. Those little white spots on the map. I think that's marble, and you need marble to make some things. I think you can eventually make marble roads, which just increases the speed at which you can run on the road or travel by horse and carriage and whatnot. And you can make other marble stuff. I think you can make statues and Methuselah or something like that. Anyway, alright, what else was I doing? Tab. Okay. So, let me just run around for a little bit. I need to go find some apple trees. And I will show you what they look. That might be them over there. Could be an apple tree. Yep. See that? That's an apple tree right there. And you can look at it and you kind of tell if it's going to have apples on it. This one, I don't think this one has apples on it. One bark, one apple sprout. Let's see. You can kind of like see this one right here. This one's really, really luscious looking and beautiful, and the leaves are full. There's no dead looking limbs off of it. It's probably got some apples on it. Let's inspect this one. Sometimes you can see the apples. Yeah, it's got 7 apples. So let's gather some apples. Let's just do the infinite. Most of the time you're probably just going to hit the infinite button on it. Sometimes you may not want to eventually. I may just get rid of that completely. I mean, it's not super, this message thing is not super useful unless you're. Maybe I pass it up just a little bit. Let's do a timeout slightly quicker. Alright. Did I gather all the apples? I might have gathered all of them. Yep, I got them all. Okay, so, and then eventually you can gather the branches off of them if you want. I'm not sure if taking all the branches off of a tree messes the tree up. Let me see what was the quality of this. Oh, that's a quality level 90, man. That's a really good tree. So once you start gathering sprouts off of these things, you want to look for something like that, like a little quality 90 tree. and you want to gather the sprout from it, which you can't do right now because my nature's lore is not high enough. But we're gonna gather the rest of this bark off of this thing. But yeah, you want some really good sprouts. So you want to find trees that are really high grade, and then once you can plant apple trees, you just plant like a grove of apple trees and have really good quality apples. And good quality apples produces better quality animals. The animals that eat the apples, I think maybe it's just better nutrition for you. I'm not sure. It may not matter what the animals eat. I can't remember. Alright, let's see what we got here. This is the... So we didn't get 90 quality bark. That's weird. Sometimes that happens. So we got a 90 quality tree, but we only got 47 quality apples. Alright, anyway, so let's eat an apple. You double left click on that and it'll eat the apple. And as you can see, the food meter returned to normal. Eat another one. And if there's too much nutrition in a thing of food, it will not let you eat anymore with that particular item. See, we're not completely full yet, but it still won't let us eat this apple. And we are heading... Got the map all screwed up. Where's the... There it is. Okay. We're heading this direction. Just kind of look around. Yeah, for some animals, because there are wolves in this game and they will attack you. And I kind of got the animal count turned up like halfway, so I'm not sure exactly how much that's going to affect me. But you can see another apple tree right there. It's probably a pretty good one there too. You can hear animals sometimes, and sometimes I think it's just the game. Like there's some apple trees right over there. So once you learn what they look like, you can see them pretty easy. Maybe a good idea to get some more apples. This is a 42. Let's just collect some stuff off of it. I'm not collecting bark off the apple trees because the apple trees got better bark or anything. I just happen to be looking for some apples and they got some pretty decent bark. So here to collect them on here. Need to make a couple bark boxes. Put my stuff in, but you can't hold a lot of stuff in the bark boxes. So you can hold a small amount of stuff. And then let's gather the apples. Ugh. I'm not sure how you change. Ooh. What was this one?
By the grace of God.
That you raise a hand to scratch your nose. But that was this thing over here, wasn't it? Let's see what prayer does. Oh, so it did go up. Last time I played this game, it didn't. It was like it wasn't going up for some reason. Did something wrong. How do you change the? Nope, it's not that. Alt. That's not it. Why it's doing that? How do you change the? I guess you just have to tab out every time. That suck. What was the it was kind of a low quality tree there. What is the I've got, I need 20. I've only got 25, so I can make one bark box. Let's pick this tree. It's quality 1. Don't want that. Technically, it really doesn't matter when it comes to collecting the bark. The bark boxes, 'cause bark boxes are not gonna be taking a whole lot of damage. Maybe if you're playing with other people, but if you find a higher quality tree, see, there's apple trees right there. Pretty easy to see them. What was that? Did I just hear something? Yeah, anyway, it's pretty easy to see them things once you figure out what they look like. Okay, so quality 3. Where are we going here? This way. There's one right there about to run into. Let's check this one out, man. This looks like a really good one. 71, that's not bad. Let's gather the bark off of it. It's a lot easier to tell. I guess I could say it like that. It's a lot easier to tell whether it's going to have good quality stuff on it if it's an apple tree, because apple trees are really easy to see, and it's a lot easier to see good quality apple trees, because good quality apple trees usually have beautiful looking limbs and green leaves growing off of them, and sometimes you can actually see apples, I think, in them. Let's gather these. Let's see, how many apples do I have? I got 5. Is that all I've got? Oh, what's this? I ate a couple of them, but yeah, let's go ahead and gather. There's some more apples. Nature's lure is going up, almost at 50. Oh yeah. Oh, I need to go make some coffee or something. I'm gonna have to go to sleep. 5:52. All right, I think I'm going this way. This is that other opening, the open area right there. It's not a super bad spot. I mean, it's kind of. It's kind of like valley-like. The other spot was a little bit flatter. This wouldn't be super bad. There's a lot of open space. Is that the, what is that over there? That might be the ocean. Kind of looking at the ocean a little bit. And you kind of got some hills on the other side of here. There's a bunch of apple trees right across the way there. That music is still kind of loud, isn't it? Let me turn that down just a little bit more, because I can't even hear myself think. There's a little apple tree sprout. There's a pretty good looking apple tree right there. Good one right there. That one actually is, if you can look at the tree. You see this one right here? See how it's kind of scraggly looking on the edges? It's got some green growing off of it, so there might be like, I don't know, 1 or 2 apples. Probably not any, but if it's got that little them scraggly limbs hanging off the side of it, it's probably not a very good one. Just inspect it real quick and see. Yeah, it ain't got no apples at all. It's only a grade 7. But you see this one right here? It does have a few little scraggly spots, but it's probably a lot better than that other one is. And it probably does have some apples on it. It's a 54. It's pretty good. It's got 3 apples. And then you have this one. This one's kind of scraggly looking. This one right here looks really good. I don't see a whole lot of scraggle on it. Suspect it. 73, yeah, there's a pretty good one. 7 apples. 2 apple sprouts. Let's gather some mark off of this one. Oh yeah, I was gonna make some coffee. Let me get to the lake over there real quick, and then I'm gonna make some coffee. And y'all can look at the beautiful view while I'm doing that. There's another one. That one's probably got some apples on it. It's got a little scraggle on it, so it's probably not super amazing. Whoa, whoa, that was crazy loud. I gotta turn that down. Effects, volume, object sounds. Let's just turn everything kind of a little bit down. Voice chat volume, I ain't gonna worry about that. Master volume, slightly down, because that was super loud. Almost gave me a headache. Let's check this one before we go. It's a 59, that's alright. I like try to find them in the 90s before I get sprouts off of them. Also, another thing you have to consider when you're planting either, that looks like the lake right there. When you're planting either your farms or your trees and such, you want to look at the ground here, and you can kind of tell what kind of ground you're on. Like, see that particular type of what's the word for it? Pixel or terrain looking, whatever. You can look at it and inspect it, and it'll tell you whether it's fertile soil, which is what you want to use for farming, or whether it's forest soil, like this right here, this brown spot right here. I think it should be forest soil. Yeah, see, it says forest soil. The quality of the soil that you use to plant your things in also increases or decreases the quality of the plant that you plant. You may plant like a grade 90 or above tree, but if you plant it into some bad soil, it's not going to make a grade 90 tree. It's going to reduce that. Or whatever else you're planting. That right over there is the clay deposit. Oh, a little bit of lag. I haven't seen any animals yet. Could be a good thing. Alright, let me come over here and show you the clay deposit. This is a clay deposit. Find these all over the map. Once you use up a clay deposit, it does not return, I'm pretty sure. Once you use it up, it's gone, and that's all you can use. I'm fairly certain that's the case. I may be mistaken. I think maybe you can reset the server with all this stuff if you own the server. I'm not certain on that either. Never had to deal with it, but pretty sure if you just playing like on a normal server and there's none of that stuff going on, once you use these clay deposits up, that's all you got in the entire map, and it does not come back. So you have to stuff like this. You have to hoard, and if you're playing PvP and such. Anyway, I'm going to can't do that there. Let's can I decrease the size of this? Yeah, there we go. Don't really need that to be there. All right, now I was gonna capacity this. Go with 50. I can't even touch that. This is on top of it. Whatever. All right, it's not super important right in a second. So that I'm gonna rest for a while, and while we're resting, our heart stamina, if it went down, would come back up. Well, with that, I'm gonna go make some coffee, and I'll be back in a couple minutes. Check. 1, 2, check. Alright, we're back. Let me, while I'm at it, I haven't even checked my stream yet. Check Twitch. Wonder if Tim Pools. Glory of Giants new episode. Top Susan. Change race over diversity. Oh. What's today? Today's Wednesday. He should be on tonight. That's gonna be over. Whoa! Holy crap! Oh God! Ah! Oh my God! Tap! Ah! I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die! Oh, that was a wolf. Do I have? I'm dying. Stop! Holy crap! Bro, have you been watching me this whole time? Holy crap, bro! Oh, what do I got? Do I got ailments? Let's see. Oh crap, man. Wait, nope. Tab. Wounded. You have wound. I was eating dinner, but yeah, I came. God, I can't believe that happened. It's crazy. Look at that wolf. Son of a bitch. Damn. That my hard cat went down. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure how to get the health back. What is this? Oh yeah, I went to make some coffee, man. You have to have been watching the stream. No. So I set my guy down there, thinking I'd be all right. I'm still alive. I don't think my I don't think it's still going down. I think it's just that's where it's gonna be for a while. If I can get away from this wolf, not sure how far it'll go. See if it'll come back at me over here. It may just stay right there. Trying to find some safety around here. Looks like it ain't gonna come after me. Yep, it's just gonna stay there. Man, that was that scared the piss out of me, man. I ain't had that happen in a long time in this game. Usually I don't have the animal count turned up very much. But I guess, ooh, is that an animal here? No, that's some grass. Dang wolves, man, they'll come at you. I have never seen, I seen a video a while ago with this game. I've never seen a bear in this game, but apparently they have bears in this game. Let's see, where are we at? I'm just gonna go over here. So if you've been watching me this whole time, man, what you think? Think you'd like to play this game, or too much involved in it? Or did you leave me again? I've only seen you standing here. Oh, okay. Didn't actually. Yeah, you haven't been watching me then. So how long have you been watching me? Oh, okay. I don't know. You have to go back and rewatch it later or something. Cause I've been talking a bunch and trying to show you how things work in this game. Show you this is the inventory. It's pretty basic. It's just a open bag. All your stuff goes in there. The weight you carry. Everything shows up in different stacks because there's different quality stuff. Like that's 57 quality, that's 54 quality, such and so forth. And if you stack them on top of each other, it reduces the quality. Mm-hmm. Anyway, you have to go back and watch the stream because I'm not gonna go over that again. Already did that. Anyway, I'm going over here to look at a plot of land that I'm thinking about building on. You can see that's the big mountain. See it on the map here. Snow caps and such. Going to this general area here or this general area here. Think about building a base operation because it's closest to all the best resources. If I don't die, that is. So let's actually eat some of these apples and see if that increases my health back at all. Nope. Let me say it's slowly going back up. It may just go up by itself naturally. I'm not sure. It was at 24, now it's at 27. The apple that doesn't. No, that don't increase it. So. Yeah, bruh. So if you got any questions, any direct questions, I can could answer those for you real quick. Other than that, you just keep watching the stream and find out, I guess. Let me see if I can find what's the terraform button? Not 8, 9, F3. F3 is the terraforming observation mode. Can't can't change the opacity on that thing either. Anyway, so it gives you information like the color of the numbers, empty unflattened tiles, empty flattened tiles if they're green. These are these would be under empty unflattened tiles. Anyway, use this particular observation mode to level ground. You can do it like, let me show you real quick. See, lower ground, or is it flatten ground? Can't flatten that ground. We can flatten this ground. Flatten ground. You can only flatten ground to the ground that you're standing on. So if you're on higher ground and you ain't any dirt in your inventory, oh, let's learn how to change the. No, damn it. Anyway, so what we just did is flatten that down to the ground that we're standing on, which put dirt into our inventory. And then we're going to flatten it again, and that will flatten it to where it'll be flat enough to construct on. And as you can see, the tile turns green. All the tiles around it are white. They aren't completely flattened. They are just like natural flat. And then we can flatten this one. That one's green now. So if we wanted to build something, we would have certain things you can only build on flattened ground, like houses and such. So if we wanted to build like a nice house or hut or whatever, you got to flatten the ground to the extent necessary to make the hut on top of it. We're not gonna do that right now. I just want to show you how to do that quick. Anyways, this is a fairly decent spot right here, and it's right next to the water. But I kind of like this other spot over here better, even though it's slightly further away. It's a slightly bigger area, and it's just about as flat as this area here, maybe slightly flatter. Some nasty looking trees right here. Probably some really poor quality trees. Let's inspect them real quick. See, coffee is gonna go cold. Yep, quality 3. All right, so let's go through here and look at this other space. As you can see, it's just about as flat as right over there where we just came from. It's slightly larger. Like the trees, those trees over there are kind of gnarly. Not a great quality of trees around here. But as you can see on the map, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 very close clay deposits right next to us, and there's some pretty good iron right in this general area of this mountain. So really good spot for, and I mean, you could, if you wanted to, eventually develop all of this large area. I mean, that'd be a large area to develop, but want to have a bunch of people and make like a nice like castle area out of this whole area right here. But right now, I'm gonna just probably focus on somewhere in here. Should probably be actually more like right about there for quite a while because I'm only one person. And it takes forever to, even if you got your stats going up real fast, it still takes a lot of time to get all the resources and build things in this game. And what I'm going to do is not what you want to do if you want to get to making uh, rope or something like that. You want to make something like that before winter time. You have to have somebody farming as fast as possible in order to make hemp. And you can only do that during the summertime and spring. And I think you have to harvest in the fall, so on and so forth. Farming is like real farming, so it sucks. So you can't do nothing all winter. So if you don't get that done before winter, you're pretty much gonna have to wait till next year to do it. And I'm not gonna spend the time to look for flax seed and then try to farm right now because it takes too much time. You gotta do a whole bunch of um, uh, terraforming before you can even get to that part. Which I mean, I got the stats turned way up, so I would be able to get to it a lot quicker. But still, I don't feel like doing that right now. So what I'm gonna do is just build a basic hut right now and a fireplace so I can cook stuff, and then we'll get to everything else later. So what I'm gonna do is decide where I want my hut, and I want it to probably be pretty close to one of these clay deposits, which is right there. So I'm thinking like right here somewhere. I'll just choose a elevation. Let's see. Let's go with 34. So what I'm gonna do is go in here, and as you can infinite that too, and then I wanna right click on that to make it default, so that when I look at the ground, it default levels the ground, which that's taken away from the gathering default that I had on earlier. But I'm not gonna be doing that for a while, so just do this. And now we're just gonna level this ground. It should do it until it's level, or until my inventory is too full, or not. Hold on a second. Use shovel to flatten ground. It's not doing it though. So I don't know why it's doing that. It's supposed to do that until it's completely flat, but it's not doing that. It looks like my health is going up very slowly. I'm at 32 now. Alright, so there we have our elevation for our hut. I'm going to turn this one into a green one now. And we're going to turn everything around here within, I think it's a 3x6 or 4x6 square for the initial hut that you can build in this game. So I'm going to be spending time leveling this ground out. Which won't take nearly as long as it would if you was just doing like a normal server where they didn't have this stat starting up. If that was the case, it would take forever to level this stuff out, man. You know, some people like it like that. But if I'm playing by myself, I damn sure don't want to do that. And these ones that are lower than you, you have to have dirt in your inventory to raise the ground up. If you don't have dirt in your inventory, you cannot do that. Some decent quality ground right there. There might be some, that's fertile. There might be some decent quality soil around here for farming. I might want to check that out before I do too much terrain stuff. Because once you change this terrain, I don't think you can find it again. If you mess up 100 quality soil, pretty much screwed yourself. This thing. Let's just kind of put it out of the way over. Don't like that thing. Do I get any soil? And basically, what I like to do is, I find a good spot and I'll go to the higher terrain, dig it down, level it out, and that'll give me soil in my inventory. I am overburdened. As you can see, my strength and willpower have gone up slightly. See, I don't. Oh yeah, well, I think my strength may have. I may lock my strength. I don't think that actually affects the carry weight as much as willpower does. So anyway, my carry weight's going up slightly. It was like 18 or 19. So a lot of this is just boring work. You can spend just hours in this game doing this right here. And then I'm out of dirt. So I need to go get some more. Let me check my shovel. Whoop, sorry. My shovel is at 13% out of 16%, which is the not the quality, but the what are the words I'm looking? I can't think of words. The durability. That is at 13 out of 16 durability, and it wasn't like amazing material at first, so it's gonna have low durability. So I'll probably break that pretty soon, and I'll have to throw it away and make a new shovel. What I'll do is I'll use those newer sticks that I got off the trees to make a better shovel. It should be higher quality. I mean, not super high. Hopefully I don't get attacked by a wolf over here, man. I don't think I can be attacked again. Live. Alright. And of course, just like any other game, you slow down. You're heavy. Let's see. That 3x3. Let's just go. See, dirt already? Yep. And while I'm at it, I'll just go ahead and make a birch box and I can put a bunch of stuff in there. I need to create camp. Birch box build. And build it anywhere on that tile. You can even move it all the way to the edges, whatever you want. I'll leave it right there for now. You can also, some things you can move, doesn't matter where it's at, up and down. Well, what it'll do is it'll create a sign, a little sign, and you go up to that sign, and let's get rid of this stupid crap, and you right click on it, and you create camp. And what you want to do is you open your inventory, take 20 things, bark, put them in there, and it will only let you put the required amount in there, so you ain't gotta worry about it too much. Put as much as you can until it stops letting you. And then you hit build, and you don't need a hammer for this, but just about anything else you build that's like at all more complex than this thing right here. You need a hammer to build it, and it gives you 50, which is a lot less than your inventory, but you can get rid of some stuff. I could probably just go ahead and build another one of these quick, which I don't want to do. Fill this thing up real quick with stuff, man. Good spot for these apples. For now, put these apples up. Bread, put it up in there. Anything else you don't want carrying on you? Let's see, what's this? Quality 20. Quality. Fit all these in. Nope. Probably fits some of these in here. He's almost full already. That's all you. That's pretty. Just about all you can. You cannot put this this fishing pole in there. It's too big. Matter of fact, there's not. I don't think there's any boxes until you can create the like there's like a plank box you can make eventually. You have to have nails and all kinds of stuff to make it. And I don't think you can put the fishing pole in anything until you get that. You might not even. I can't even remember put fishing pole in that because it's just so big. I mean, you could always just throw it on the ground, create another one later if you wanted to. It's pretty easy to make. But if you throw something on the ground, it will eventually disappear. So there's that. All right, all right. Let's keep going. I'm gonna go out this way some more, and then let's go this one right here. that coffee's definitely kicking in. I can feel that. I like it being down there. And also, I'm gonna get rid of because that really. What's going on here? Come I can't. Oh, it's just opacity that out of there. That message is up. All right. Tab. All right. What I'm doing. On this way. Artisan's almost at 70. See what that looks like. I can. I don't have any recipes. Some of these things give you recipes. Shovel, flatten ground, uproot. Can uproot trees now. Can cut down hardwood trees twice as fast at level 60 artisan. Some of these give recipe. Slightly better chance of finding rare ingredients inside trees. Yeah, you can find some stuff like resin, sorts of things. There are, yeah, basic recipe. And then there's construction. Here's the next group of recipes we're going to be getting into when people are making a furnace. Tiny shack we'll be making pretty soon. And eventually maybe plaster tiny shack. It don't really matter. I usually just go with the tiny shack for a while. And you can make a well eventually so you don't have to go all the way to the lake to get water. Otherwise it's really annoying to run over to the lake to get water. You have to have a whole bunch of water to make this thing here, the furnace, kiln and stuff. You gotta mix it with the clay and you know how that works. But once you get into construction, you can start building stone roads, which is basically just laying down stone and then hitting it with the hammer, and it makes it where you can walk slightly faster. Build slate roads, marble road. You can't build these right off the bat. You have to get your construction up pretty good. Get slate and marble, and then and get to 30. You can make the kiln and the forge. All this stuff's pretty cool. Do a beehive. I don't think I ever did a beehive. And then once you get to the coop, then you can start farming animals. The chickens and the hares will be the first animals that you can farm in this game. And you can start making some fortifications at this point. And then construction level. You can make small stables. You can't put horses in small stable. You can put things like pigs in there. I think start farming pigs for that. Make an oven, small wooden house. Once you get to this point, this is like a lot of resources. That house looks like a simple house, being that it's made out of wood, but it's a lot. You're talking about fucking 20. What is it? 100 times 100 building logs. That's crazy. That's a lot of building logs. And it'll take you forever to get those building logs over there because you have to carry them by hand, unless you have a big cart. And I think you can only fit like 2 or 3 of them on a cart, and you're just walking slow the whole time. I wouldn't even think about the plaster house, man. Less building logs though. Might be cheaper just to wait till you make a plaster house. Times 30 mortar, but mortar, I'm not even sure how you make mortar. You have to have that stuff from. You have to get into harvesting, herbalism, such. Make these mixtures to help you make mortar. It's complicated shit. Anyway, I'm out of dirt. So we'll get some more dirt. Hmm. See, how long have I been streaming? I forgot I was on this stream. Streaming for 2 hours almost. Hmm. How long is it? 6:42. I'm gonna probably just do a little bit more of this and I'm gonna call it a night. I'd say, most time I don't talk too much doing this stuff. I'd say I was pretty informative on this one though. I think it might be a pretty good stream for some people. I might send it to my YouTube channel and call it tutorial video. I mean, most people already know this game by now if they've know anything about games, so I don't imagine I could get too much traction on it, but you never know. It might be a better tutorial video for some people than it was for others. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright, what do I need? Should have enough right there. Level that out. I'm not sure if this is enough room. Might have to go one more further. Let's see if I can pick this up. Lift object. And this is what happens when you try to carry stuff. Go really slow. Put it down right there. As you can see, it's slightly lower than the terrain. You're going to lift it up and then place it. And now, I think I won't have, let's see, build, simple construction, crafting, fence for kitchen, plaster, tiny shack, all plaster, just a tiny shack. That requires boards. What I want is a plaster shack. Requires billets, clay, and plant fiber. And that, let's see, this is the build camera. Hit the tab button and turn around. Anyway, you move the house that way. And that way, it looks like I have enough room for the house. Maybe. Nope. These yellow spots are. Let's see. Alright. Okay. Might have to do it this way. This way. Right there. I could put it right there. It's gotta be all in the green. I could put it. I could go ahead and put it there. And then I would just, I just have to fill it, like flatten this ground out some more over here, just so I could have a front area that's kind of flat. Anyway, have out and then hit the build. And as you can see, I don't have a primitive hammer. I need a in here. Pretty sure. Oh, that's on. Okay. Pretty sure that I have to have stone. Make a primitive. I don't. I can make it flint and the fiber. Okay, so see if we can. I don't think I have enough flint though. I gotta get flint. My good quality sticks. So let's look for materials. Find some flint. We will. What happened? Okay, I found some flint fiber. What about flint? What was this? Flint fiber. But do we see? It's hard to see stuff. What is this? Yes, there we go. Got 2 flint. Quality, but ain't no big. I think that's all we need. Okay, let me create a hammer. Yep, that's all we need. Let's craft that. And then let's take that hammer and put that in this slot right here. Alright, now can where's the thing? Now we can build simple construction, residential, and plaster tiny shack. Out the way. Thing here. Turn it where the door. That way. Let's see. I have to move it. Oh, oh. Turn it. So wait. Okay. Turn it ever so slightly until it's in the green. Everything's in the green. No yellow spots. Go up here, tab out, and hit build. And your character will do that. As soon as it gets done doing that, a little signpost pops up. Just like the birch box. Or something like this pops up. I think, which usually happens only with the houses and stuff. Okay. And then you can go up to this and you can inspect it if you want. It says what it is, 500 durability, right click on it and you can deconstruct it if you want to, or you can hit that, put all the resources in it, which is you're gonna need 80 clay billets. So I'm gonna have to make a saw. So I can saw out some billets and a whole bunch more plant fiber. I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm gonna call it a stream, and hope everybody enjoyed watching the stream with me. Everybody enjoyed the game. Tired. I'm gonna go to bed. Y'all have a good one. I'll see you later.